Coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Wilson now, off the bootleg. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
On second down, Russ. I had defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To throw again is Wilson. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. He's got the hook up to Mike Gesicki. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Brian Burns in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, the ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
And he's out of bounds, short of where he needed to get to. There is a marker down as well, and the defense is already celebrating. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Forced to his right. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Colts.
They'll run. It's ETN. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and long at the 31-yard line.
Magic, this ain't what you want.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. They'll run it once more with ETN. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Colts first down.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. A rookie out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Disley is the man in motion. Wilson. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Torrey Burton.
And that's now their second time failing to convert here in the early going on third down. And talking to him this week, third down efficiency was going to be such a critical element of the game. They knew first and second down were going to be hard to pick up big chunks, and they were going to find themselves in these manageable third downs. And when you get opportunities to hit them, you've just got to make these plays.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense are not ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. From 31, here's second and 8. Out of the gun, it's Murray. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 27.
The Colts offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Now it's Wilson. Get this complete to Horton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Man in motion, heading left. Now Russ. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Colts first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard
Play
line.
action. No chance at all. He'll go down. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt. What a first month he is putting together. That That's his fourth sack already. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First down.
A
Colts.
big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he's in. What a try. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Colts. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that one going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Michael, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And no return on this one. Fair catch, signal for, and take. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Pearsall, the man in motion. They go play action now. Wilson. That's taken in by Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
And the Colts first down.
On first down, Wilson. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Pearsall, the man in motion. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. First down, Indianapolis.
So after one, it's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line as we are ready to get back underway. Wilson lines up in the pistol. In trouble, and down he goes. Braden Fisk getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but it's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Colts move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
So,
line.
1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Murray. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Taking off, Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here after picking up the 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, Murray. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Murray now on 2nd down. Throw left side. Taken in by Thomas. Going to be 3rd. They need 1.
A gain of 9.
They'll try to sneak in here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to deliver. This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play into snapping. But unfortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Brought down inside the 25. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now 2nd down throws for Murray. Now he'll run. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Tennessee Titan.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Titans.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
The shotgun. Wilson. T.J. Watt. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. We'll bring up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own
The Titans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Moving to his left. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 3rd, they need 8.
brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for Tennessee. On the return, here's Washington. And how about that nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And let's give him about 4 on that one. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the start. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
Wilson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back to Nashville. In a moment, here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Man in motion is Brown. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And a Colts first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. Going right. On the draw to give to ETN. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Ivan Pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. 2nd down and 8. Now it's Wilson. Short throw taken in by Disley. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Open left side is Gesicki. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down.
On first down, Murray. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's another Titans.
Murray now to throw on first down. He's got it! And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
34 yards. That's another Tennessee Titan.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break.
A 35-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Titans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Russ. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. He's going to walk away with a W. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 30.
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Second and 5.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Titans first down.
Again to Pollard running right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the Colts' 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Colts offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Wilson now, off the bootleg. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Yaya Diaby in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
15-yard line. That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
The Colts about set to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but was taken down after a solid return. Now comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start with great field position, right at midfield with a first down. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now, it's Murray. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Murray. That one complete to McConkey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now it's decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Run for it, and it's Pollard. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
23 more yards. That's another Titans.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Colts offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And up and down, just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with ETN. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
To Torrey Horton. A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Once again, it's ETN. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. Second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now it's Wilson. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Braden Fisk gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Colts move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colson Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones and all that. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colson Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
2nd down, Murray. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Cody Pollard, touchdown Titans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Washington now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The shotgun. Wilson. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Colts go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Tony Pollard heads out the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drop. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Murray. He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
That's another Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Titans. 1st down.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Tennessee Titan. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Here's the rookie out of North Carolina, Marion Henson. Can he get away? No. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Russ. Open man, Malik Washington. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. And it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7.
Now, Murray. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running here, it's Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long. Mike, he's up over 100 yards for the game. But this time, the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
rush, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They forced him to rush that one a bit, and not a good kick. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Here's Wilson. Look at that. Slipped it across his body and connected. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. They'll drop the throw. He's got his man. Complete to Pearsall. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, you should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Wilson.
2nd and 6.
High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Now Wilson. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. This is 1st and 10.
Gain of 12. And the Colts 1st down.
Now Russ. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Again, Wilson. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Wilson will throw again. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Here's 2nd down. Disley is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Throwing again, Wilson. Moving left, he goes.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.